Well, welcome back. It's another installment of Boomer Baseball where I'm trying to recreate my childhood collection and exceed it with some of the stuff that you couldn't afford as a kid, some of the stuff you never had, and replacing some of the stuff I did have. This is one of those situations where I didn't have any of this set as a kid. So this is 81 FLEER. I bought this off eBay. So the person I bought it from has it all categorized. Looks like it has some corrected stuff, maybe some error cards. So we'll see. And this table's a little wobbly. Let's see, what do we got here? Let me step back a little bit. Take a look, see, pan out. Let's pan out a little bit. There's the mouse on my computer. There's the remote on the old TV. Got some old-time radio in the public domain, by the way. There's no trademarks on this stuff. It's over 60, 70 years old. And some apple juice. Very nice. Some rye apple juice, very tasty. So let's see what we got here. Let's see what these are here. Looks like we got some stuff separated. Oh, there we go. Steve Carlton. Yeah. Pretty nice. Checklist. Oh, Tug McGraw. Got another checklist here. Let's see what else we got here. Nice. 2 George Bretts. It's a good looking card. Look at that. So I guess this is the variation. There's 2 of them. Let's see. There's 2 different George Bretts in this set. This is one of the variations. What is the other one? Boy, we're gonna be here a while if I keep this up. Let's see. What do we got? And there's a Tug McGraw corrected error. Error and a corrected error? Okay. I see. Alright, let's look here. Error and variations. Wow, there's a lot of errors in this set. Holy mackerel. They got off to a rough start, FLEER did. I'm not even kidding you. There's got to be, I don't know, there's got to be like 30 different cards here. Yeah, 30-something different cards that are error or that are corrected. Anyway, so there's a photo variation. George Brett. Willie Wilson. I think this is one of the variations as well. There might be variations on these checklists. I have no idea. But I'm gonna just go through these cards and just kind of enjoy the experience. Never had this stuff. Oh look, there we go. Mr. October. There's like a little blue line up there. That must be a intense error card. More checklists. Yeah, never had these, man. Most of these cards I don't think I've seen. Just some of the key cards. FLEER like to do these kind of cameo cards where they had different guys together. Topps, Topps did that back in the good old days, but FLEER did it later in the 80s and 90s when Topps kind of wasn't doing it anymore. So here's some more goodies. So there's Mike Schmidt. There's wow, let's see. Yep, so this is the error. Is this error third base? Corrected MVP third base on front, all printings. Third base was supposed to be card. I don't know, I have to look into these. I'm not sure if this is error or corrected, but apparently there's variations on that as well. Cecil Cooper. I wonder if that's his error. I wonder if that's his rookie card. That I don't know. What card number is that? 306. So this is going to be probably a long video because I'm not really in a rush. This set is pretty expensive. It's pretty old. I never had any of it, so I'm just going to kind of go through it like I was doing it without you know, recording it. Got Yaz, this 400 home run club card, which is cool. Let's see what number were they. Oh, this is all over the place. Okay. See, the card numbers aren't in order. At least not up for all of them. Or are they? Oh, they are. That was the ERA and the, okay, and the batting average. Okay, my bad. All right, so it looks like we're at the back of the box here. So let's take a look at what kind of rookies and stuff come back here. See if there's anybody good. 637, Dave Roberts. So John Butcher rookie card. Not sure if John Butcher turned out to do anything or what kind of career he had. Ken Clay. All right. Put these over here. Yeah, pretty cool. And they all got that edge to them. Kind of a darker edge. I think these boxes, you know, these cardboard boxes, I don't know if they stain the cardboard or if it's just time causing it to discolor. Danny Darwin, John Gribb, Rusty Staub, 629. Gosh dang, he played forever. Look at that. He was a rookie in 1965, Rusty Staub. Pretty wild. Al Oliver, 626, okay. Buddy Bell, pretty cool. Buddy Bell was having some really good years back then. Ed Figueroa, Pat Corrales, he was a manager. Yeah, is he a manager here? Yeah, there he is, he's a manager. Ferguson Jenkins. Fergie Jenkins, pretty nice. John Matlock. Richie Zisk. Jim Sundberg. Wow, he played since 1973. Okay. Right on. Jim Kerr, Mickey Rivers. Joe Simpson. Glenn Abbott. Wonder if he's related to Kyle and Jim Abbott. Tom Pecoric. Let's see, Mario Mendoza. Kim Allen, that's a rookie, but I don't know. I don't know Kim Allen. I don't know if he added up to anything. I'm just going to put it over there. I keep all the rookies separate, even if I've never heard of them, just to see kind of like to Wikipedia it, Google it, see what their career looked like. Because, you know, a lot of times you get these cards and they're common players and, you know, you don't really give them any kind of, you know, second look. They're just common players. They're not the all-stars. They're not the big rookies. Nobody really cares, you know. But sometimes these guys played 10, 12 years in the bigs. And I don't know about you. I never got to that level at all. So anybody who plays 10 years in the big leagues, you know, something. Dave Roberts, Steve Garvey. Steve Garvey, most hits in the National League. Pretty cool. But yeah, it's kind of interesting to see some of the cards that you just, you know, they're players like Rusty Staub. You know, who you're pulling the Rusty Staub cards in like the 80s and the early 90s. Maybe not Rusty Staub, but you know, people have played forever, and it's like didn't realize they played 20 years, you know, 15, 18 years in the big leagues. So it's fun to look at. I don't put them all in my permanent collection, but you know, if they're kind of like a hot rookie at the time, like if you're collecting like 88, you know, I include like a Greg Jeffries rookie because at the time it was hot, you know. I'm just trying to like kind of document the years as they went by, who was the big prospects, even if they didn't pan out, you know. This is Bruce Bochy, young Bruce Bochy. At this point, he had already been with the Angels, Indians, and Mariners. Floyd Bannister. Golly. That's not his... I don't know if that's his rookie, but... Jim Anderson? Never heard of Jim Anderson. That card's got some damage going. Rodney Craig. Juan Beniquez. What number is that? 596. Reggie Walton. There was a feller named Reggie Walton. There's Reggie Walton. There he is. That's a rookie. Mike Davis is coming up. He's the next big rookie. Our next rookie card out of here. It's pretty cool. I like seeing these old cards, man. I don't mind current players and such and current product. I hate current product, actually. I don't like the I don't like it. I don't know. I'm an old timer. I like it the way it was. Murray Wills, look at that. He was a manager there. That's cool. Let's see, what number is this? 593. All right. So Dave McKay. Mario Guerrero. Wonder if he's related to old Pedro. Dwayne Murphy. Steve McCaddy. Matt Keogh. What is it? Kia? I don't know. Wayne Gross. This is a Mike Davis rookie. Pull him aside and give him his 10 seconds of fame and look him up, see how his career panned out. Orlando Gonzalez. Mickey Klutz. Mike Heath. This is Mike Heath's third year card. Rob Piccolo. Hey, it's Billy Martin. If anybody knows, if you don't know the history of Billy Martin, because you're not an old fart or even older than me, Billy Martin was a real pill back in the day. Mitchell Page. Brian Kingman. Third year card. Golly, seeing some of these cards, some of these players, and they look like rookies, but it's like third, second year cards. Bob Lacey. Jeff Newman. They're just like these players that you saw all through the 80s and 90s. And there's the Ricky Henderson. Of course, it's got to have schmutz on it or something going on. Sorry, I took it off screen. It's like a print defect there. Now, a lot of these are off-center. I'm not tripping. These are just fun. Look at that. That's fun, man. Ricky Henderson. Looking sharp, man. Those old school jerseys are just too cool. I was a McGuire Canseco fan in the 80s because, growing up in Southern California, I got sick of the Dodgers. I had to root for somebody else, try to be unique. It's a good way to catch a lot of flack when you're a kid. Wear Oakland green when you should be wearing Dodger blue. Let's see. But, oh well. I played for a Little League team that was the Oakland Athletics uniform, so that's where I got into it. I was drawn in by Little League. It wasn't my decision. I was on the Kansas City Royals for a couple seasons, and then when I got a little older, ended up on a team wearing the green for the Oakland Athletics. So that's how it started. Anywho's, let's see. This is Sal Butera's rookie card. Don't know anything about Sal Butera, but we'll figure it out. Let's see. Oops, sorry, bouncing that light around. Rob Wilfong. Dave Edwards. Darrell Jackson. I thought it said Darnell. It's Darrell Jackson. Mike Kubic. Pete McCain. Something like that. Jeff Zahn. Yeah, Rick. I thought that said, I was thinking Rick Schofield, but that's Rick Sofield. Glenn Adams. Roger Erickson. Scott Erickson's dad? No, I don't know. Oh, there goes the mouse. Pete Redfern. Hoskin Powell, cool name. Butch Wagner. Wagner? Butch Wagner. Yeah, I don't know. I'm cool. I'm good. I ain't gonna try it too much more. Okay, let's see. Ron Jackson. Bombo Rivera. Now this is Doug Corbet's rookie card. I'm assuming you pronounce it Corbet and not Corbett. I won't bet on it though. Could be Corbett. Little red Corbett. Little dude, yeah, I don't know. John Castino. Ken Landreau. I wonder if it's the same Ken Landreau. Played for the Orioles later. Jerry Kuzman. Anybody? 1968 Topps. Nolan Ryan. That's his partner in crime there. Royce Malley. Or Smalley. Either way. Tommy Herr. Golly, that looks like Tommy Herr's rookie card. He only has one season there. Let me check that out. Mike Ramsey's. Mike Ramsey's is the man, he likes to party. That's his rookie card. I've never heard of Mike Ramsey, but we'll keep it. There's Bobby Bonds. Nice. Golly. He played in Fresno. Nice. And in 1968, started with the Giants. Bobby Bonds. Pops of Barry Bonds, right? And then this is Pete Vukovic. I think this is his rookie. Here, hold on, fellas. I gotta grab the mouse. Gotta grab the mouse. The mouse took off. Let's see. I've got a baseball encyclopedia thing here open. A baseball database. So if you ever looking at sets or whatever, and you kind of want to look at like Hall of Famers, rookies, errors, variations, it's the baseball database, trading card database. Pretty darn useful. Pretty darn useful. Pretty darn cool. Let's see. Let's get back to Vukovic. I could have swore this was. Let's see. Nope, that ain't Vukovic's rookie. There's somebody sound like Vukovic has a rookie card. What number is this? 546. Oh, it was Mike Ramsey's rookie card. Okay, I got him. Okay. There you go. Keith Hernandez. That's cool. I don't know. Keith Hernandez is a Cardinal before he became a Met. It's fun. That's fun. Dane Org. Isn't there a Keith Org as well? Let's see. 542. Leon Durham rookie card. He's one of those players that seem like they played forever. Terry Landrum. This is his rookie card. What about Tito Landrum? I don't know. Same guy? Different guy? No idea. I'll look into it. Have fun, man. This old stuff is cool. I don't know, man. This is a different era, you know. Just made, oh, look at it. There's a second one. Maybe there's a variation here. God knows what it is. Could just be, oops, sorry. Jiggling that thing around. Could just be some sort of, one's missing a decimal point. Who knows? Sometimes these variation and errors are kind of ridiculous. All right, what number is this? 538. Cool. Bob Forsch. Jim Cott. Nice. And John Littlefield. So there's a Littlefield error that comes in the 80s. This is Littlefield's his rookie card, so we'll pull that aside. And then we get Keith Smith, Bob Skies, Ken Oberkfell. No, this is fourth year card. Tony Scott. Two Tony Scotts. I don't know. Maybe a variation. I'll look back into that. Ken Reitz. Gary Templeton. Nope, it's his fifth year card. 6 6-year card. Ted Simmons. Nice. All right. I got Dick Davis. And then we got Buck Martinez. And Billy Travers. Don Money. Reggie Cleveland. Jim Gantner. Charlie Moore. Bob McClure. Oh, that's a nice POV. Look at that. Larry with 1 R. That's kind of cool. Sorensen. Look at that. Coming at you, man. That 3D. That's cool. Jim Slayton. Bill Castro. And the Moose Haas. Damn. Moose Haas started in 76. Okay. There we go. Paul Molitor. Pretty nice. I'm gonna put these over here. Alright. Jerry Augustine. One of the most interesting names. 6'2". 6'2" Lizcano. 6'2" Lizcano. Pretty cool. Let's see. Mike Caldwell. A young Robin Yount. Look at that. Young and spry Robin Yount. Cool. Sal Bando, man. Golly, yep. 66 was his rookie. Played forever. Larry Hissel. Oh. Ben Ogilvy. Golly. 71 was his rookie year. Gorman Thomas looking as rough and ready as ever. He's always looking pretty disheveled and rugged. He didn't shave. He's like me. I try not to over groom if I don't need to. I mean, I like to keep a nice appearance, but I don't like to go wild. I'm not that concerned. Let's see. Willie Montez. And this is Dennis Kinney's rookie card. San Diego Padre, Dennis Kinney. We'll look into it and see what Dennis Kinney did. Mike Armstrong, his rookie card. Let's look into him too. Don't mind if I do. Another rookie, Gary Lucas. Oh gosh, another one. Look at that. Padres are just lined up with rookies. Luis Salazar. Those are all rookies. Pretty cool. I just think it's interesting. I like history. I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of history. I like seeing things in hindsight, being able to look at the whole picture. So it's kind of what's fun about this old stuff. And I'm just going to keep kind of going back in time until I can no longer afford to buy these things. Let's see. What do we got? Chuck Baker. Barry Evans. That's his rookie card, it says. Isn't that interesting? Look at that. This is it gets kind of confusing sometimes. If you look at Barry Evans, he played in 78 for the Padres, 79, 80. But when you look at it, this is Barry Evans' his rookie card. Kind of interesting, but who knows? We'll look into it. Broderick Perkins. Eric Rasmussen. Steve Murrow. Bob, Don't Call Me Shirley. Look at that. I think there's like gum on there. I think, didn't FLEER have gum the first year? Didn't they get sued by Topps? This might be a gum stain. Looks like these both caught some gum. A little schmutz on the back there. That is somebody spilled the Coke. Jerry Mumphrey. 494. All right, let me scroll up a notch. Keep an eye on these rookies as they come. Let's see what we got. Tim Flannery. Dave Cash. John Curtis. Bill Fahey. Gene Tennis. Look at that. Young Ozzie Smith, man. Look at that. Pretty cool. Nice Ozzie Smith, little piece of history right there. Randy Jones, Gene Richards, Raleigh Fingers. He didn't always play for Oakland. Look at that. Dave Winfield. He didn't always play for New York. Amos Otis. There's 2 of them. I wonder what the dealio. There's 3 of them. Huh. Series starter. I guess we'll look into that, see if that's some sort of variation. I don't know what series starter means. Is he a pitcher? Nope. Huh. I guess we'll look into it and find out what that's all about. Dan Schatzer. There's Kirk Gibson's rookie card. He's got 2 healthy knees there. Cool. Kirk Gibson. What was he? Tim Corcoran. Mark Wagner. It's going to be a long one. Bruce Robinson. Oh, excuse me, Robbins. Not looking. That's why, because I'm looking for the next rookie, which is Jim Lenting. Oh, Jack Morris. Look at that. It's a nice shot. Very nice. Let's see, Richie Hebner. There we go. Tom Brookins. 3rd year. John Walkenfuss. That's an interesting last name, Walkenfuss. Al Cowens. Not to be confused with... Hold on, let me turn this down. This dude's shouting at me. Chill out, Philip Marlowe. Al Cowens. Rick Peters. Rookie card. Kadoke. Pat Underwood. Dan Petrie. 3rd year. Lance Parrish. 6th year. 5th year. Champ Summers. What a cool name, eh? Hold on, guys. I think this is just too loud. There we go. Sorry. Champ Summers. That's a cool baseball name. Milt Wilcox? No. He won't. Let's see. Dave Rosema? 464. Alright. Lou Whitaker. That's a 5th year Lou Whitaker. Why not? Mark Fidrick. Nice. Alan Trammell. Look at that. It's got the little wings going. Sparky Anderson. Nice. All right. God, this is gonna be like a 50-minute video, y'all. This TV is way too aggressive. Golly. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Oh yeah, let's see, where are we at? 459. We're looking for the next rookie is Alan Harshgamar. Never heard of him, but we'll keep him in the mix just in case and just look into his background. Tom Griffin. Dennis Littlejohn. Interesting name. Alan Ripley. Now this is Joe Pettini's rookie. It's funny to see rookies with like a full mustache. I mean, look at this dude's mustache. You'd think he's in his 30s or something, with that kind of like mustache going. Larry Herndon. And then we got Johnny LeMaster. Greg Minton. Jeez Louise. He played forever. All right. Gary LaValliere. All right. Bob Nipner. Isn't that Bob Nipner? There's Bob Kipper. I think there's a Kipper. And then there's a Nipner. K-N, maybe it's Nipper. It's probably like knife, you don't pronounce it right. Nipper. I swear there's 2 different guys that have like the exact same name. 446. Rich Murray. Did I skip somebody who was a rookie? Did I get Rich Murray in there? And Rich Murray. That was Rich Murray's rookie card, so that's exciting. I don't know Rich Murray. Randy Grandmoff Toffett. Al Holland. That's his rookie card. Alright. Let me just scroll up here, friends. And keep an eye on these very exciting, very interesting rookie cards that I'm sure you guys are really interested in. Max Venable's rookie card, though. Max Venable. Milt May. Bill North. That's a good one. Jim Wolford. Taking BP. John Monofusco. Rennie Stennett. Terry Whitefield. Alright. 437. Kadoke. Daryl Evans. Golly. Played forever too. Mike Ivey. Look who it is. It's McCovey. That's nice. That early Jack Clark. I mean, 6th year Jack Clark, but still. Vita Blue. Vita Blue. Very nice. I like it. This is Bob Maddox rookie card. They have like manager rookies. I'm cool with that. Let's see. Alfredo Griffin. Jerry Garvin. Bob Davis. Steve Braun. Mike Willis. Mike, what you talking about, Willis? This is Ken Schramm's rookie card. Doug Alt. Doug Alt-Right. Doug Shift Alt. There's Garth Org. Interesting name. I wonder if that's like a Dutch last name or something. This looks like his rookie card. He played for like Syracuse and then he played for the Blue Jays in 80. You think this would be his rookie, right? I don't see it up there. Al Woods. This is Lloyd Mosby's rookie card. He played forever. Joey McLaughlin. Yeah. Jesse Jefferson. Danny Ainge. So if anybody knows basketball, Danny Ainge. It's his baseball rookie. Not since Eric Lindros have we seen such a thing. A lot of baseball players were turned into NHL stars and vice versa. So let's see, Roy Howell, John Mayberry. This is the Damaso Garcia's rookie. Dave Stieb. That's his 3rd year card. I thought for sure that'd be his rookie. I'm not paying attention to Steve, but not his rookie card. Let's see what we got here. Number 413, Barry Bonnell, Jim Clancy. Not that Jim Clancy. Oh wait, that's Tom Clancy. Ernie Witt. Oh my God, this is gonna be a 100-year video, guys. Otto Velas. Bob Baylor. Lynn Barker. Victor Cruz. Ross Grimsley. Ron Hassey. Bo Diaz. Golly. All right. Well, you know what I might do? I might break this down into like another video because this is ridiculous. I said I was going to take my time, but honestly, this is such a time-taking video that I don't know if that's going to work out. It's going to be like a hour-long extravaganza here. All right, let's see. Rick Manning. Gary Gray, rookie. Mike Paxton. Mike Stanton, rookie. Jerry Dubinsky, rookie. Dubinsky, it's got to be right. Dubinsky. And then Gary Alexander. Joe Carbonneau. Not Guy Carbonneau, or Charbonneau. I wonder if you pronounce it Charbonneau or Carbonneau. It's not Guy Carbonneau, I tell you that much. Okay, Ricky Waits. Sid Monge. Wayne Garland. Jack Brohamer. That's cool. What's up, Broham? There's Broham, dude. Jack Broham. I hope I didn't have these off camera all the time. This is a different setup than I'm used to. Dave Spillner. All right, what is this dude? 391. Rod Scurry. Can I get Rod Scurry? And whatevs. I'll go back through it later. Let's see what else we got. Oh, we're not even there yet. Toby Hara. George Ortega. Mike Hargrove. He played some baseball. John Milner. Enrico Romo. He looks like kind of like the No Country for Old Men kind of guy. 385. All right. Let's see. Eddie Solomon. Early Burt. I say early, but not so early. Burt Blyleven. Kurt Bevacqua. Bevacqua, right? Bill Madlock. Do I need Madlock in my life? Maybe around this time they were kicking ass. Didn't they win the World Series around this time? I might be wrong. Rod Scurry, rookie card. All right. Tim Foley. Grant Jackson. Rick Rhoden. Played forever. Manny Sangolin. The Candyman, John Candelaria. Lee Lacy. Bill Robertson. Mike Easler. Steve Nicosia. Jim Bibby. Excuse me. Let's see. Dale Barra. Jim Rooker. Chuck Tanner. Don Robertson. Third year. Ed Ott. Phil Gardner. Stargell. Print defect. Paper loss. Can't tell. God. Kent Tekulve played forever too. Jimmy Christmas since '74. I thought that'd be pretty early for him. Dave Parker. And the Cobra, right? Mike probably. Probably not. Mike Probably, probably not. Yep. Mike Probably? No, probably not. Alright. It's not gonna get any better with what you're saying. Jim, not that Morrison. This is Richard Dotson's rookie card. Bruce Kim. Chet Lemon. Played forever. Dad Bosley. Not to be confused with Tom Bosley. Francisco Barrios. Kind of looks like Severus Snape. A little Snapey. Look at that. A little Snapey. Whoa, look at that. I wasn't expecting another Henderson. That's nice. Here, let me get rid of these cards. Alright. Lamar Johnson. Mike Squires. Wayne Nordgren. Richard Wardham. Alright. Pretty cool. Oh, look at that. It's a Harold Baines rookie card. Nice. Steve Trout. This is like his 4th year card. Tony La Russa, he's a Hall of Famer. Kevin Bell. 343. Here, let me scroll up here. Keep track of these intense rookie pulls. All right, here we go. Britt Burns. Apparently there's a error on that, so I'll look into it. It's probably not worth anything because I don't think anybody gives a crap about Britt Burns. Todd Cruz. What number is that? 341. All right. Let's keep going here. Sorry, fellas. Ed Farmer. Jerry Morales. Dan Norman. It's Wally Backman's rookie card. A young Jeff Reardon, 3rd year. I'll keep that. Tom Hausman. Bill Allman. Played forever. Joel Youngblood. Doug Flynn. 330. Oh, that's Reardon's rookie. Oh, let's backtrack. Look. That's a 18-year-old Jeff Reardon with a full beard. He was ahead of his time. It's pretty wild. These young rookies, man, they look like they're in their 30s. Nowadays, everyone's 18 as a rookie. Claudell Washington. Yeah, played forever. Ray Burris. Let's see. Pete Falcone. Elliot Maddox. Joe Torre. Mike Jurgensen. A lot of Dutch names, you know. Mike Bombach. It's his rookie card. We'll find out what he was up to. Steve Henderson, Frank Tavares, Craig Swan. All right. Alex Trevino, John Stearns, Lee Mazzilli, Mike Tyson. Not that Mike Tyson. Larry Bittner. Is that an error? Double I? Really? It's an interesting name. Look at that. Larry Bittner. B-I-I-T-T-E-N-E-R. Bittner. Huh. Beitner. Bittner? Don't know. This is Mike Kruko's rookie card. Y'all been waiting for that one. Mike Vail. Willie Hernandez. He's got some big league chew going. Or some big league snuff. Either way. Big league dip. Let's see. Jim Tracy's the next rookie. There he is. That has a really bad photograph. It's wide. It's like blurred out there. Golly. All right. Carlos Lascano. That's his rookie card also. All right. Dennis Lamp. He played forever. Tim Blackwell. Cliff Johnson. Lynn McLaughlin. Interesting. All right. Lenny Randall. Randy Martz. Rookie card. Cool. Old Dick Tidrow with the mutton chops. Golly, fellers, this is a lot of cards here. This is going to be an hour-long video. I apologize, but you know what? If you ain't got nothing else better to do and you're just sitting there and enjoying yourself doing dishes or, I don't know, looking at your own crap or whatever, you like old cards or you had an 81 FLEER set, hopefully this is somewhat interesting. $298. Maybe if you want to live vicariously without spending the money, you can just enjoy me opening this junk, having to sort it out, go through it, and you don't have to store it or pay for it. So that's good too. All right, let's see. Who's next? Let's see. Bruce Sutter. It's a pretty early Bruce Sutter. Rick Russell. He played forever. Bill Buckner. Josh Lee. Dave Kingman. Here, let me scroll up here. Keep track of all these rookies. All right. Kingman, Andy Hassler, Larry Harlow, Alfredo Martinez. That's a rookie card, yeah. All right. Jim Barr, Don Ace, Dave LaRoche, Bruce Kinson, Fred Patak, right? Brian Downing, 282. Okay. Tom Donahue, Bert Campaneris, Rick Miller, Jason Thompson, Dickie Thon. See, how isn't that Dickie Thon's rookie card? Look. Oh, I see. In 79, he played for the Angels. He played in the 80s. All right. 1980. All right. Frank Tanana. That's not his rookie either. He played forever. Dave Frost, Jim Fergozzi. Not Fergozzi. Why not? Don Ford, Joe Rudy, Don Baylor, Carney Lansford. I'll take both those out. Bobby Gritch. Number on 269. Rod Carew, man, towards the end there. Larry McWilliams. Rafael Ramirez, that's his rookie card. I don't know if he did anything, but we'll look into it. Glenn Hoffman, or Larry Branford, I read off the screen. Preston Hanna. Rick, the Tarantula Mantula. Rick Mantula. Al Raboski. Tommy Boggs, any relation to Wade Boggs? I don't know. Glenn Hubbard. 260, Glenn Hubbard. All right. Charlie Spikes, Mike Loom, Biff Pocor, Pekaroba, I don't know. Brian Asseltine, Doyle Alexander. Man, these names are rough. Maybe I'm illiterate, I don't know. I mean, come on. Bill Naharodi with an N on it. Maharoni? No idea. Luis Gomez, thank you, Luis. Right, normal. Chris Chambliss, Gary Matthews, Jerry Royster, Gene Garber, Bruce Benedict, Bobby Cox, Rick Camp, Jeff Burrows. All right, guys, 45 minutes. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. All right. Bob Horner, his 4th year. Dale Murphy looking bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Phil Necro, Hall of Famer. Tony Perez, Bill Campbell, Dick Drago, Jerry Remy, Glenn Hoffman. Remembers that, 237. How is that not his rookie card? We'll look into it. Let's see. Dave Stapleton, that's his rookie. That is Glenn Hoffman's rookie card. Okay, good. Jim Dwyer, played forever. Bob Stanley. Let's see. Let's keep this rolling. It's Dave Stapleton. Sheldon Burnside is the next rookie. Okay. All right. Mike Torres, Dwight Evans, played forever too. Don Zimmer got thrown down by Pedro Martinez, didn't he? Was it Pedro? Pedro threw him down? Ironically, Pedro was on the Boston and he was on New York, right? As a coach when he got thrown down? I don't remember. Something like that. 229, let's see. 217, I see it. Tom Bergemeyer, Butch Hobson. Nice Dennis Eckersley card. All right. Rick Burleson. Carlton Fisk, nice. I'll move this over a little bit. Fred Lynn. Jim Rice. Yes. Sheldon Burnside rookie card. Sam Mihas? I don't know. Ron Oster, whatever. Paul Householder rookie card. George Foster, no. Joe Price is the next one. Bill Bonham, Mario Soto, Doug Blair, Joe Nolan, Tom Hume. There's Joe Price, his rookie. All right. Harry Spielman. Charlie Liebrandt rookie card. Let's see. Who's next? Hector Cruz. What is this? 206. All right. Dan Driesen. Just 3 of those. Maybe there's something going on. I have no idea. Frank Pastore. 204. Nope. I didn't see it. Junior Kennedy. George Foster. This is a variation, I guess. All right. Which one of those is... Where's that other George Foster? Oh, wait, that's Driesen. Never mind. All right. 201. Tom Seaver. Very nice. King Griffey's Pops, played forever. Ray Knight, played forever. Dave Concepcion, played forever. Johnny Bench. Boy, that's out of focus, huh? Golly. Boy, this is a Herculean effort. There's a lot of cards in here. Yeesh. 195, okay. Glove, a Golden Glove, Doug DeSenses, okay. Lynn Cicada, Mark Corey, Dave Ford, Kiko Garcia, Terry Cowley, Dan Graham, Ken Singleton, Gary Renicky, sorry. John Lowenstein, Benny Alaya, Eddie Murray, cool. All right. Lee May, Rich Dower, Sammy Stewart, 4th year. Denny Martinez, 7th year. Tippy Martinez. Boy, they play forever. Earl Weaver, Rick Dempsey, Todd Stoddard, Mark Bellinger, Scott McGregor, Doug DeSensei, Al Bumpry, Mike Flanagan, Steve Stone, Jim Palmer, Tony Bizzard, Ken Mecca, Steve Sanderson, Charlie Lee, rookie, Tommy Hutton, that guy, Roberto Ramos, rookie card, okay, Jerry White, Dave Palmer, Woody Fryman, Fred Norman, hey, it's Bill Spaceman Lee, all right, Stan Brahan, whatever his name is, Rodney Scott, Ron Ron LeFleur, I think, Spear, John Tamarago, Elias Sosa, Bill Gullickson, rookie, Dick Williams, manager, Ellis Valentine, Roland Office, Larry Parrish, oh, man, he played forever too, look at that, nice, Andre Dawson, okay, cool, man, 50 minutes, friends. Thank you for, if you watch this, if you're one of the 2 people who've watched any of my uploads. And honestly, I really don't care. I think it's cool when you find something you enjoy. I've found so many videos online that were so helpful and entertaining that have no feedback, that have no views, that have no subs. And you know what? Sometimes that's okay. Sometimes it's cool just to put stuff up for those people who want to see it. You know what I mean? You don't have to always appeal to the masses. It could be just something you find interesting, and that's cool too. And there's going to be somebody out there who might not have the time of day to give you a thumbs up or a hey, thank you, or that was a cool video. But, you know, then maybe they watch it and they get something from it. Gary Carter, very nice, right? Manny Moda. Fernando, rookie, that's nice, man. That's a clean one too. Golly, it's centered. That goes into the my rookie collection, my loose rookie collection, my non-graded stuff. All right, let's see, 139. Rudy Law. How's that not his rookie? Oh, I see. He plays for the Dodgers. Okay, there. All right, Robert Castillo. Steve Howell's rookie. Golly. Mickey Hatcher, like 2nd, 3rd year. I'm gonna look into that one. Pepe Frias, Doug Rayo, whatever. Mike Scioscia, rookie. Boy, that's a bad picture too. It's all out of focus. All right, Gary Weiss, rookie. Steve Yeager, nice. Jay Johnstone, Dave Glotz, Ron Say. Yeah, played forever, man. Rick Sutcliffe, Daryl Thomas, Rick Monday, nice. Stanhouse, Bob Welch, 4th year card. We got Terry Forrester, Jerry Roos, Bill Russell, Kinda Lasorda, gotta keep Dusty Baker, Davey Lopes, man, it's cool. Bert Hooton, Don Sutton, Reg Smith, Steve Garvey, double Steve Garvey, Willie Randolph, nice. Tim Lawler, rookie. Mike Griffin, rookie card. Aurelio Rodriguez, Brian Doyle, Joe Lefevre. He's got that fever for the cowbell. All right, let's see. All right, who's next? Dennis Worth, rookie card. All right. Fred Stanley, Johnny Oates, Oscar Gamble, Boy, he played forever too. Tom Underwood, Jim Spencer, Bobby Brown. Bobby Brown. That's his prerogative. All right. Boy, these stacks is big. All right. Oh, you did not just drop 5, 6, 7 cards. Okay. There goes my near mint condition common pile. Thank God it wasn't the stars. I would have cried on camera. I have started sobbing. All right, here we go. Bobby Mercer. Bob Watson. Rick Soderholm. Gaylord Perry. Rudy May. Rich Gossage. Look at the goose without the chops. Clean shaven goose. Wow, that's wild. Guidry. Greg Nettles. Ron Davis. Lou Piniella. Dickie Hauser. Rick Cerrone. Or Cerrone. Louis Tiant. Excuse me. Tommy John. Bucky Dent. Mr. October. Joe Morgan. Randy Neiman. Dave Bergman. Who's next? All right. Craig Reynolds. Leo Gonzalez. Danny Heap, rookie. Dave Smith, rookie. All right. Rafael Landistoi. Bruce Bochy, before he was a manager. Luis Pujols. Oh, I wonder if they're related. Jeff Leonard. Denny Walling. Joe Sambito. Alan Ashby. Joaquin Andujar. Terry Pull. Just surprised some of these guys how long they played. As a kid of the 80s, like, shocking. Wow, look at that Nolan. It's nice. It's got a bad lower corner, though. This corner's a little bit defunct, but super nice, cool card. J.R. Richard. Phil Negro. Vern Roll, excuse me. Ken Forsch. Art Howe. Jamie Quirk. Jeff Twitty, rookie. Let's see. What else is next? Rance Mullikins. Pete the Rooster. John Wathan. Boy, he played forever too. Clint Hurdle. Frank White. Willie Aikens. Dennis Leonard. Hal McRae. Golly, Hal McRae played forever too. All right, let's get it out of control. I keep moving this box, keeps moving my piles. All right, guys, almost on an hour. Let's get under it. Let's go. Hour-long video. Rich Gale. Randy Martin. Driving everybody nuts who hates people reading off all the names. But you know what? Sometimes it's just nice to look at this stuff. Oh, what's the diff here? Amos Otis variable. Wow. Okay. The quiz. Wow. 3rd year Quisenberry. Okay, I'll take it. Willie Wilson. Oh man, look at that. George Brett. Double George Brett. Nice. I love it. Willie Wilson, he played a long time. McCarver. Tim McCarver. Golly, they even had to change the font for him. Look at that. Micro font. Bro, that is tiny. Look at, like, compare the two fonts. Look at this is the regular font. Tim McCarver, his tiny little font. All right. Dale Unser. Randy Lyric. Steve, he's saucier than most. Kevin is saucier, that's true. Raymond Avila. John Vukovic. I guess that's his rookie card. John Vukovic? No. Look at that. I got the wrong Vuko. You got John Vukovic. Not a rookie. You got George Vukovic. That's the rookie. Nino Espinoza. Gary Maddox. Greg Gross. Sparky Lyle. Lonnie Smith. This is Bob Walk's rookie. Keith Moreland rookie card. I think that's all the rookies, guys. All right, cool. We're through the rookies. Now just the Hall of Famers. There's like, 10 cards left. Tug McGraw, Steve Carlton, nice Mike Schmidt, Bob Boone, Manny Trio, Larry Boa for his manager, and look at that. Card number 1, Petey Rose. Right under the mark, 1 hour That's all it took, 1 whole hour. Thanks for hanging out. Hope I wasn't that annoying. I try not to be, but you know what? I'm not a professional, and I don't really care to try to be. I'm just gonna be myself. So I appreciate you joining me if you did. Have a good day.